Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Step out right now. Step out, please. Thank you. Good, man. I appreciate it. You're a good guy. Just don't rush at me. Okay. Good. The dog will bite you if you come back to be too close. Okay. Just come out here a little more. You're doing good. You're doing great. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Reveal. Reveal. Get out of the ground. Get down on the ground. Stop fighting my dog. Stop fighting my dog.
Watch. Man charged with assaulting an officer for biting a police canine as it tried to bite him. Insane body camera video released this week shows the arrest of an intoxicated man who fought back against a police canine, up to and including biting the dog back. By Matt Agorist, March 23, 2018. Racine County, WI. One of the oddest police videos to ever cross the radar of the Free Thought Project was released this week, showing a police officer release his canine on an apparently disorderly man only to have the man bite the canine. The incident began just before midnight on Monday as police received a call from an address in which 44-year-old Leland O'Malley was attempting to go inside. O'Malley was not attempting to break and enter, nor rob the place. He was apparently intoxicated and merely no longer welcome at the home. When deputies with the Racine County Sheriff's Department arrived on the scene, they found O'Malley still banging on the windows and doors of the home and moved in to confront him. One of the deputies, Deputy Dave Fisher, had his canine partner, Murphy, with him. It appeared to me he was not in the right state of mind, said Racine County Sheriff Christopher Schmaling. According to police, O'Malley was not following instructions. However, the video shows that when officers confronted him, O'Malley complied with their commands to come forward and step out. When O'Malley rounds the side of the house, that's when all hell breaks loose. O'Malley is apparently so intoxicated that he is falling forward and stumbling, which the officer perceives as charging. "Don't rush at me, the dog will bite you if you come too close," the officer said while asking O'Malley to move away from the house. When O'Malley gets to the front of the home, he appears to get briefly tripped up and entangled in some corrugated drain pipe and loses his balance. He then takes 2 slow steps forward. The deputy, obviously in fear for his life, then releases his canine after O'Malley takes another step forward. Why Deputy Fisher's partner did not have a taser trained on O'Malley in case an incident like this occurred remains to be seen. However, what happened next was entirely unexpected. Instead of the dog latching onto O'Malley, O'Malley grabbed the dog by the collar and latched onto him. The two then fell to the ground, where O'Malley began fighting to keep the dog at bay. At one point we can see O'Malley choke the canine and then move in to bite him. When Fisher saw his canine in danger, he jumped into the fray to separate the pair. Fisher is heard screaming at the suspect, "Stop fighting my dog," before pulling the pair apart. Then, without incident, illustrating how docile O'Malley actually was, he was easily placed in handcuffs and arrested. Remarkably enough, neither the dog nor the intoxicated O'Malley was injured. So here's the bright side. I don't have a deputy sheriff that's injured or killed. The dog is not injured. So this is a win-win, Schmaling said. The suspect, we did not have to use another level of force to overcome his resistance. O'Malley was charged with 2 counts of disorderly conduct, 1 count of resisting arrest and 1 count of striking a police officer. Considering how most police canine interactions we report on here at TFTP end up, O'Malley should consider himself lucky he ended up in a jail cell and not the hospital or an early grave.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.